5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Liftoff and the clock has started.
Kevin Bailey, 46, butter knife.
Butter knife.
Brandon Brown, 44, guardrail.
Guardrail.
37, Swimmers.
Swimmers.
Henry Richard, 57, high heels.
High heels, respect.
79, 69, switch hitter.
Switch hitter, respect.
Let's go to 43, Brick.
Rick.
6, Rooney.
Rooney, respect.
David Smelser, 42, Christopher.
Christopher.
Will Smelser, 10, Cheetah Boy.
Cheetah Boy.
Brown, 16, median.
Median.
Jason 43, honeydew.
Honeydew.
Brian Andreessen, 40, Windex.
Windex.
David Bodie, 35, Black.
Blindside.
1 Munoz, 31, Lamper.
Lamper.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
What's up, F3 Knoxville, and welcome back to the F3 Knoxville podcast. Hey, this is Steam, Comms Q, and today we are bringing you a short but sweet and hopefully very informational episode of the F3 Knoxville podcast. So, if you have not heard by now, we are turning 8 as a region this Saturday. Actually, technically, it is on the 7th, but we are celebrating our 8-year anniversary by doing our Brolympics event this Saturday, November 4th at 7 a.m. at the Asylum. And so today, what we wanted to do is come at this episode by answering just a few questions. You'll hear from Onstar, our first FQ, the mastermind who has been setting this event up for months and has done an incredible job at putting together things to make this event possible, to get volunteers ready to roll, to get events ready to go. And so what we wanted to do in this episode is answer a few questions between the two of us. So you'll hear from OnStar first, and then you'll hear from me next, just answering a little bit on, hey, what does this event mean to us personally? What you can expect from our 8-year anniversary Brolympics event this Saturday. And then also why you should not miss this event. If there is one event to not miss, not sleep in, not fart sack, this is it. Do not miss this awesome event that is happening this Saturday, 7 a.m. at the Asylum, which is Lakeshore Park. We turn 8 years old as a region, and it is going to be absolutely epic. So, without further ado, I am going to pass the mic to OnStar. Once again, our first FQ, who has done an incredible job putting this together, making sure this is an event that you will leave feeling very accomplished, feeling like you are part of something bigger than yourself. And he has had a great vision for this and has stepped up in a courageous way to help put this massive event on. So let's rock and roll. Here is OnStar with his take on our 8-year anniversary Brolympics.
What is up, y'all? This is OnStar coming to you live with a special edition of the podcast along with Steam and with a special invitation to everyone. This next Saturday we have the Brolympics, and this is an event that you should definitely not miss. To be fair, I am biased when it comes to the Brolympics, and not just because I was the guy who took up the mantle of organizing it this year, but because the Brolympics was the first larger F3 Knoxville event I participated in that allowed me to see how big F3 Knoxville really is. Back then, I had just joined F3. It would have been a couple of months, and I was just going on Saturdays. It was just another thing I did, just another workout in the week, a chance to have some coffeteria, but I really didn't know how big F3 Knoxville was until I went to the Brolympics and got to meet guys from other AOs, see everything that was happening, really feel the energy, feel that vibe, feel that there was something special there. It was a true watershed moment for me in F3. It changed how I viewed it. It changed how much I connected to it and how much I was willing to give to it. So what can you expect to see at the Brolympics? Well, obviously there's going to be plenty of first F, plenty of fitness. Some of the stuff is not very different from what you would see in your average F3 workout. So we're going to get some Merkins, we're going to get some big boy sit-ups done. There's going to be running, there's going to be bear crawling, there's going to be burpees, there's going to be all of that. But there also might be a little bit of bench pressing. There also might be a little bit of sandbags involved, maybe CMUs. You will see, but it's nothing too different from your usual F3 workout, just more focused on a little more competition, going a little bit beyond the U versus U and a little more towards the AO versus AO. Then we're gonna have some opportunity for second F with coffee and some food. Just a heads up, if you're participating on The Biggest Loser, the food offered on breakfast might take you a little bit off track of your weight loss. Just wanted to give everyone some fair warning on that. And there's something else that makes this event very special, not only to me, but to our region as a whole. F3 Knoxville is celebrating 8 years this year. Exactly 8 years ago, Captain Crunch planted the first shovel flag at Asylum. He started off this whole region, kicked us off into this region that has now starfished into F3 Smokies, will soon starfish into F3 Roco, and has given us all the opportunity to become better men, to grow as leaders, to grow not only in our physical fitness, but in all areas of our lives. So come join us on November 4th. We'll be waiting for you at Asylum at 6:30 a.m. for registration. Be there to compete, be there to celebrate, be there to volunteer, be there to share a good time with your brothers. Go ahead and sign up. Let us know that you're coming so we can plan ahead. And I hope to see you all there. See you in the gloom.
All right. So we are getting super close to this weekend, which if you have not heard yet, it is our official 8-year anniversary, otherwise known as our annual Brolympics event that we do as F3 Knoxville. Man, I am so pumped for this event. You already heard from Onstar and his take on why this event means so much to our region as a whole, why it means so much to him, what you can expect. And so what we wanted to do in this shorter episode this week before our 8-year anniversary Brolympics is just to answer a couple questions personally about what this event means to us, what it means to our region, and what you can expect. And so, my take on F3 Knoxville's 8-year anniversary, it blows my mind that F3 has been around for almost 8 years. I mean, think about all of the lives that have been changed, all the fathers, all the husbands, all the men, all the leaders, all the guys that have been a part in some form or fashion within F3 over the past 8 years. Almost a decade of iron sharpening iron in different facets across Knoxville and counties beyond. It's been a gift for me personally to be a small part of F3 Knoxville and to see other men grow and develop leadership skills in their own spheres of influence. Now, when it comes to this specific event, this is an event I look forward to every single year because it really is a unique opportunity not only to celebrate the 8 years that we have been a region in Knoxville, but it's also an opportunity to engage with other men you may not see in a typical workout. Maybe you just work out at one AO or a couple AOs that are near you. Events like this, especially when we are celebrating our time as a region in Knoxville, is a really impactful opportunity to see the changed lives and men around our region and what is going on in their lives that you may never encounter on a weekly basis, for example. So that is always really unique to me. Man, it's also just a really fun time to get out and compete. together in healthy ways, obviously, but to get out early and compete together, push ourselves to be the best version of ourselves physically, and also just have some fun competition between AOs and guys. That is always very fun to me, and just to see really the talent that we have within F3 Knoxville. We have a ton of guys that work out every single week at AOs around our region, and so to see them just absolutely crush it in this event as we're celebrating 8 years is really fun. Now, in terms of the overview of the Brolympics event, OnStar did a great job of mentioning some of the high-level items that you can expect at this year's 8-year anniversary Brolympics. Things that you probably do every week, just like Merkins, big boy sit-ups, just like running. Somewhat of a spoiler alert, we actually have changed the run route just a little bit. If you were there at our 7-year anniversary Brolympics last year, you know that it was a pretty gnarly route around Lakeshore Park, or the Asylum, where this is going to be. And so there are some new changes, some new things that we're adding into the mix this year that will hopefully be challenging, but also enable you to push yourself and push the men around you to do the best possible amount of work in the run, in the events. It is a really, really unique thing to see all this come together. We have an excellent team of volunteers that OnStar has put together. OnStar has been incredible in leading this event and making this event possible. And it's really been unique to see this from the background. A couple things that you can expect just from my perspective is really three main things. Number one, when you show up, you're going to be able to feel the energy. This is a very energized, high impact event, probably one of the more energized events that we put on every year. A lot of that has to do with us turning 8 years old as a region, yes. But it's just an exciting event. You're going to feel the energy when you arrive, when you check in, as you're going to and from events, as you hear some of the speakers in the COT afterwards as well. It's going to be incredible. Number two, what you can expect is you can expect to be challenged. You can absolutely expect to be challenged during this event. We've done this whole you versus you workout model this year. This is exactly what this is. You're challenging yourself to push yourself better, to be stronger, to push yourself as far as you can go. You're also pushing the guys around you to do the same thing, just like in any F3 workout. The unique thing here is there's going to be an elevated level of competition between AOs. One AO will win this year's Brolympics event. Shamrock took it home last year, and I don't want to give all of the credit to Cheat Sheet for benching probably 1,000 pounds. That may be a little bit exaggerated, but it is probably pretty close. Shamrock won it last year. It was awesome to see those guys win it, and so I'm excited to see who will win the Brolympics event this year. Which AO will show up, which AO will go hard for the entire event. So you can expect that level of healthy competition as well. Number three, you can also expect just to feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. And I'm not just talking about the numbers. I'm not talking about how many guys show up to this event. I'm not talking about how many guys you hear in the COT as we do the Name-O-Ramas, as we do the number off. I'm talking about, hopefully you can expect to feel in an event like this that you are part of something far larger than just yourself. And that is a very special thing. When you think about 8 years of men's lives being changed because of F3 Knoxville and because of the influence F3 has on all of our lives, you should walk away, our hope is that you should walk away from this event feeling, thinking, and experiencing the impact that F3 has had in your own life, but also hundreds and quite honestly thousands of men at this point in Knoxville. So those are some of the expectations that we have, that you can expect from this event. And then, why should you not miss this event? If there's one event to not miss, it is probably this one. Not only because we turn 8 as a region, not only because of the incredible event that we are putting on in terms of the competition, the coffeteria, the fellowship afterwards as well, But do not miss this event, even if you show up late. That is fine, maybe, depending on who you ask. But please, if you show up late, we would still love to have you. Even if you come for the coffeteria portion, please still come. Do not miss this incredible event. We are very expectant that it will be a impactful event for our region. You'll hear from some of our regional leaders. You'll hear from a lot of our AOQs. It's going to be an awesome time. You know, this is also a great time to bring an FNG as well. If there's a guy that you have been thinking, man, this guy could really use F3 just like I could use F3, or man, my neighbor or my coworker, man, I think they really like F3. What an incredible opportunity to bring them to an event like this, our 8-year anniversary Brolympics, and help them see and experience and feel the impact that F3 has had in your life, but also all of our lives collectively. So do not miss this event. This Saturday, November 4th, 6:30 a.m. is when registration starts. 7 a.m. is when everything kicks off at the Asylum Daybreak parking lot at the Asylum. We are pumped. I am pumped personally. This event means a lot to me because it's an opportunity for me to see just the amount of men that have been impacted by F3, and that has definitely been the case in my life so far. So do not miss this event. Go ahead and set those alarms, make those HCs. If you've not registered, you will see the registration link in the F3 Knoxville main channel. And gentlemen, I will see you in the gloom this Saturday. Iron sharpens iron.